Nigga!
Looking good, my guy.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupting or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. The first 10,000 fans into the arena will receive a special giveaway at our next home game. It's our King's Dinner, showcasing all of our retired jerseys and your favorite players. These are epic. Grab your tickets today. Don't miss out on any upcoming Kings games this season. We have single and package games available. Go to the nearest event or visit the team's website to secure your tickets today. Hey, Kings fans, we hope you come and join us for
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Paul George.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole, and it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Kings, the duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with MP, and it's George in at the 3. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's MP. No good on the triple. And here's Williamson. Now here's Poole. Right side Murray. Rejected by George. And he gets it back. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Poole finds Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Williamson is doubled. Here's Misi. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
Murray, a screen on Murray to the middle. Murray, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Outside Murray. Poole, the pass to Williamson. Murray from outside drains the triple.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
Back to MP. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Monk for 3. Yet another assist.
Great passing from him all season long as he continues his march on the record book.
And he is now tied for the second most assists in a single season. Phenomenal.
And to be putting up assist totals equal to John Stockton is something special. Records people thought may never be touched.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George outside. The 3. It doesn't go for him. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Poole. Monk with a steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. A nice shot by MP.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
George against Poole. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's MP. Inside, Sabonis. Another possession, another assist.
And with that assist, he continues this season of excellence.
And now he's moved into second place for assists in a season.
And he has just one of Stockton's legendary seasons left to conquer. The 91 campaign of 1,164 dimes.
Here's Poole. Murray from outside fires in the triple. Murray's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard stand.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. New Orleans leading by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Poole, the pass to Murray. And stolen by Murray. And they're pushing it up. Here's MP. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 11 points for DeJounte Murray. Kings trail by 4. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Terrell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Misi. And here's Poole. Murray from outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
No question Murray is a competitor, so you gotta figure he's gonna answer from range.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Williamson. Yes, it's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Sabonis, right side. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Misi. Murray against MP. To the left side wing. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
Murray, a screen on Murray. Murray against MP. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Murray's shot is good.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
George, a screen on Murray. MP, the pass to George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Williamson. On the wing, Murray. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
George left side to the inside. And stolen by Murray. Williamson looking around. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Williamson. Now here's Murray, covered by MP. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Keegan Murray. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Saric comes in for Murray. DeRozan is checked in for George. And it's Schroeder in for Monk. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Poole.
Your young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
MP inside. He's against Williamson. Outside Murray. Takes the 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
There's the block. Bey against DeRozan. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bey finds Williamson. Alvarado outside. Launches a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Kings trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Saric. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Murray. From deep. Rebound by Sacramento. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Outside for Bey. Williamson outside. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Schroeder passes to Saric. MP looking around. Outside Schroeder. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, so often the catalyst, Schroeder the recipient of a good pass that time, rewarding his teammates' trust.
And that one's good. Williamson.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And it's Carter in for MP. And then for New Orleans, Matkovic, he's checked in for Misi. Queen comes in for Zion Williamson. And Hawkins subbed in for Murray. In for Sacramento. MP comes in for Carter. And New Orleans making a change here.
Once again, for your 9-1-6 crew dancing.
Now here's MP. Alvarado defending. Good work defensively by Alvarado.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
So for the Pelicans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Makovich in at the center position. And here's New Orleans now, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Spins. The kick out to Poole. Just 4 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Jones. Back to MP. Good work defensively by Alvarado. The Pelicans lead by 9. Williamson outside. Right wing. The three. Jones grabs the board. Sacramento has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. DeRozan, left side. Here's MP. MP, a tough bucket inside.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He finished with 30 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And really, it's not so surprising to see him go off like that. He's a star in every sense of the word. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Sacramento making a change here. George is checked in. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Sacramento with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. Murray's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans lead by 3. Williamson passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Now here's Monk. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Outside Murray. The kick out to Poole. Back to Murray. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. To the middle. Murray takes flight.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
On the wing, Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's got 28.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. It's all knotted up. Here's Poole. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Murray, a screen on MP. Poole, the pass to Murray. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by George. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 16-4 run. MP, the pass to Monk. MP against Poole. And that one's good. Terrell.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Murray. Murray all the way down.
Well, that steal by Sabonis gets them out and running. That is some disruptive defense.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Murray. To the wing on the left. Going inside. The kick out to Poole. 3 on the clock. Over MP. And there's Poole on the assist by Murray. Poole's got his second basket.
And this is a big part of Poole's game, so you expect it to be a good shot.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Out to Sabonis. MP outside. Back to Sabonis. Murray passes to MP. And the 3 off target.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. The Kings making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in.
Number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Down low. Here's Murray. That shot missing. Great D that time from Monk. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now here's Williamson, coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Here's Poole, kicks it out to Williamson, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole, and now we had a chance to recognize our player of the month for the Western Conference, MP.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
1:27 left in the first half of basketball. The 3, George, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Terrell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. On the wing, Murray. Monk covers. On the wing, Murray. Coming off a 31-point game against Portland.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
DeRozan finds MP. On the wing, Murray. From the arc. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. It's Poole on the wing. Fires for 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
No waiting around from Poole. He got rid of it quickly.
Terrell kicks it to DeRozan. Here's Terrell. It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
New Orleans, 57.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Of course MP's in the running. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. Let's take a look now at that first half we just saw from the Kings. Man, that was close.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
New Orleans' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with MP, and it's George in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Sacramento has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Out to Sabonis. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Poole. Outside Murray. Picked by Misi. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Misi's gotten his second bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Outside Monk. Pass to Terrell. MP getting it done inside.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Poole. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Poole's got 9.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
George a screen on Murray. George outside. Back to MP. Outside Monk. MP a screen on Poole. Back to Monk. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's MP. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Murray. Give him 30. Count that one. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
And here's New Orleans now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Murray against Monk. Pass to Poole. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Monk. For Sacramento, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter. Kings trail by 4. George outside. Back to MP. From deep three-point land. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Picked by Misi. Murray inside. Monk covers. Murray, no good. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. George, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Misi. Murray inside, working on George. Misses the corner 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's MP. shot from the low post is good. MP's got 23.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
MP against Poole. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Kings leading. Murray passes to MP. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's up to 25 points for MP. Here's Murray. He's got 32 points. Pass to Poole. Can they get it? And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at Sacramento, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, the New Orleans Pelicans, quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's Murray following the score by Sacramento to win the cold spell. From behind the arc, Monk grabs the miss.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Misi. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Sacramento. Pass to Poole. 3-pointer. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Outside Murray. For 3. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He has 6.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Some changes for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Murray, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Monk. Bay, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's DeRozan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Back to DeRozan. Over Poole. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 8.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
to the paint. Here's Misi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Now here's MP. He's got 27. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Out to Sabonis. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 6. Poole, the pass to Murray. Here's Misi. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
MP outside. Out to Sabonis. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Schroeder. Back to MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Misi. Now here's Murray. They outside. Now Poole puts up a 3. Here's Misi. Uses the glass on the layup. Misi's got 10.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Out to Sabonis. Outside Schroeder. MP, the pass to Schroeder. MP, a screen on Poole. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Poole, he's got 11. Murray with it. Poole looking it over. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for Sacramento. Saric comes in for George. Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Zion Williamson, 4th.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways.
And it's Terrell missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. On the wing, Bay, defended by DeRozan. Puts it up, and it's New Orleans with another.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to MP. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Carter, he's checked. For Sacramento, Demonis Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks, and MP subbed in for Carter. And a change for the Pelicans. Misi's checked in. MP outside. MP capitalizing in close.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Yves Missi, Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. 6 to shoot. Bey from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Picked by Sabonis. MP drives in. Oh, he picked him clean. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Missi. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now here's MP. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Out to Sabonis. Here's Terrell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Šarić. MP left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Fears he's checked in for New Orleans.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. And New Orleans making a change here.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
The Kings lead by 11. And here's MP. From about 19. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Picked by Missi. Murray from outside. Rebound by the Kings. And stolen by Murray. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, I think Murray is at his best when he's unselfish, looking to create for others.
The drive by MP. And here's Sabonis outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Missi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson passes to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And the Kings shooting just 38% here in the 4th. And that one's good. Terrell.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Murray against Schroeder. Left side Murray. Pass to Poole. Over MP. Poole work in the interior.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
MP finds Šarić. MP outside. Back to Šarić. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. And he gets it to go. Murray's got 37.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
MP, the pass to Šarić. Šarić a screen. Back to MP. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Terrell's got 39.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Poole outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Terrell. Šarić outside. Pass to Terrell. Šarić, a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. And there's Šarić on the assist by MP.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for the Kings. Murray's checked in for Šarić. Paul George comes in for DeRozan. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. And look, he's got to find something easier.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Poole. Williamson outside. Outside Murray. Back to Poole. Picked by Misi. Launches it from deep. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Here's Misi. The rebound by MP. Sacramento leading by 13. Tries it from 16. Here's Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still drops it in.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Poole shot is off.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Well, I got to say, with his athleticism, Monk is one of those guys who makes the game look easy at times.
Pelicans trail by 17. Williamson outside. Outside Murray to stop the run. It's rebounded by George.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Poole for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's stolen. Poole outside. Yes! Using that window!
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Murray. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pelicans trail by 21. Outside Murray. Here's Poole. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Murray against MP. 16 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the Pelicans shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. The bucket is good!
Yeah, and Murray can do so many things on the court, including setting up his teammates.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Now here's Murray. Now here's Misi. Here's Murray. Oh, he can't get the layup. George outside. The drive by MP. Monk outside. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 20.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
MP. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, who just set the rookie record for threes in a season. How much was this on your radar, MP? Did you know when you set the record?
Of course I did, Dom. This ain't 1960s. You get close to a record like this and you hear about it 50 million times before you get there.
So you're gunning for this then?
I mean, that's just my game. But yeah, of course, I wanted this record, so I took aim at it. And as you now know, I got pretty good aim.
All right, thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Ryan, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.